In the world of Wuthering Waves, where chaos and order clash, emerges a hero destined to tip the scales. Meet Jiyan, the Aero DPS virtuoso and commander of the Midnight Rangers. This isn't just a story of power, but unyielding justice. Jiyan's talents are so precise, he could probably trim bonsai trees blindfolded. Armed with his broadblade, Jiyan slices through enemies with unparalleled skills. His basic attack consists of a 5-hit combo. Performing a heavy attack will consume stamina to thrust his sword forward. Holding the basic attack during his heavy attack will cast the heavy attack Windborne Strike at the end of the heavy attack. Jiyan will perform a sweeping attack that propels him into the air, allowing you to follow up with a plunging attack, resonant skill, or both. Releasing the basic attack during the heavy attack will instead cast the heavy attack Abyssal Slash at the end of the heavy attack. This is a slashing attack which will reset your normal attack combo to the second stage of his 5-hit combo. Casting the basic attack while mid-air will trigger Jiyan's mid-air attack, where he will plunge straight down into anything unfortunate enough to be below him. If he performs Windborne Strike or casts his resonant skill prior to casting the mid-air attack, it will instead become a 2-hit combo, an aerial attack followed by his plunging attack. If Jiyan performs a perfect dodge, he will perform a dodge counterattack in the form of a 2-hit combo. All of these attacks deal arrow damage. That's a lot of yapping, ain't it? Well, guess what? I'm just getting started. Jiyan's resonant skill, Windqueller, propels him forward, piercing into his enemies. This can be cast both on the ground and mid-air. Next up is Jiyan's Forte circuit, Qingloong at War. By dealing damage with his normal attack and intro skill, Jiyan builds up Resolve. He can hold up to 60 Resolve in total. If Jiyan holds at least 30 Resolve, he will consume it to increase his resonant skill damage by 20%. When casting Resonance Liberation, if Jiyan has at least 30 Resolve, he will consume it to cast Emerald Storm Finale, sending his spear hurling towards his target and dealing massive arrow damage, considered as heavy attack damage. When Jiyan is in his Qingloong mode, triggered by casting Resonance Liberation, the Resonance skill's damage is always increased by 20% and Resolve will not be consumed. Resolve will gradually drain if Jiyan remains out of combat for more than 15 seconds. Onto Jiyan's Resonance Liberation, Emerald Storm Prelude. Jiyan enters Qingloong mode, replacing his normal, heavy, and dodge counterattack with an empowered 3-hit combo, as well as gaining increased resistance to interruption. Jiyan's attacks will sweep far and wide in all directions, enabling massive AoE damage. This is considered heavy attack damage. Up next, Tactical Strike, Jiyan's intro skill. Jiyan performs a mid-air piercing strike upon his enemy upon entry. Lastly, we have Jiyan's outro skill, Discipline. For the next 8 seconds, Jiyan will perform a coordinated attack with the incoming character when they land their heavy attack. This can be triggered up to 2 times within their 8-second window and can only be triggered once every 1 second. For his skill leveling priorities, start with his Resonant Liberation, followed by his skill or Forte circuit, followed by his basic attack, followed by his intro skill. Now let's talk about Jiyan's besto friendo, his broadblade. Jiyan's signature 5-star weapon, Verdant Summit, will be his best in slot, providing him with crit damage, a damage bonus, and a stacking heavy attack damage bonus. Alternatives include Lustrous Razor. This is the 5-star standard broadblade weapon. It provides attack percentage, energy regen, and a stacking Resonance Liberation damage bonus. Now let's talk about 4-star options. Autumntrace. This is the Battle Pass broadblade. It provides crit rate and a stacking attack percentage bonus triggered by dealing basic or heavy attack damage. The last 4-star option, Helios Cleaver. This weapon provides a stacking attack percentage buff triggered by casting his resonance skill. The buff stacks with time and resets shortly after reaching the maximum stacks. Now, we got 3-star options. Guardian Broadblade for a basic and heavy attack damage bonus. This weapon can be crafted in Jinjiao. For the last 3-star option, Broadblade of the Night, for a 10-second attack percentage bonus following the intro skill. Lastly, and most importantly, let's talk about Jiyan's best Sonata effects and echoes. His best in slot Sonata effect will come from a 5-piece Sierra Gale. This provides him with a 10% arrow damage bonus and a whopping 30% arrow damage bonus for 15 seconds when triggering his intro skill. If you don't have a strong 5-piece lined up, you can mix a 2-piece Sierra Gale, which gives 10% arrow damage bonus, with a 2-piece Lingering Tunes for a 10% attack bonus. As for Jiyan's main Echo, he will want Feilian Beringal. After this Echo's follow-up strike lands, the current character's arrow damage and heavy attack damage will be increased by 12% for 15 seconds. Now for the Echo layout, you will want to run 4-3-3-1-1. For main stats, your 4 cost will want crit rate or crit damage, your 3 cost will want arrow damage and energy regen, your 1 cost will want attack percentage. For substats, prioritize energy regen, then crit rate and crit damage, then attack percentage, then flat attack and heavy damage percentage. So if you seek a hero who embodies the storm, look no further than Jiyan. He doesn't just fight, he conquers. For more Wuthering Wave guides, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Rovers.